begin with some shoulder rolls. We're going to do 5 going in each direction. And reverse your shoulder rolls. Turn your head to the right side on your exhale, circle down. So you're going to draw a circle with your chin. A nice full circle. Inhale when you circle up. Exhale when you circle down. Then when you're ready, begin circling to the other direction. Exhale when you go down. Inhale when you circle up. Another big inhale at the top. On your exhale, you're going to circle down, and we're going to do this continuously. So once you're all the way down, you're going to slowly roll up on your inhale, roll up through your spine. Circle your arms up. Exhale, circle your arms down. Bring your upper body close to your thighs, and then slowly roll yourself on up. Really, really good for your spine, good for your arms, good for your back muscles. Today's practice is all about the breath. So not just moving, but breathing along with movement, but also controlling your breath. Breathing deeply and as slow as your body allows it. So if you're comfortable with breathing slow, try to breathe slower. And of course, you don't have to do this all throughout the practice. I'll definitely give out suggestions when it's appropriate. But just being more observant of your breath. Last one, inhale. Slowly exhale. Keep yourself down. Breathe to your back. Nice and slow. hands together, squeeze your back muscles and activate through your abs. So although we're sitting down, we're being intentional with activating the muscles. We're not just sitting and slouching, you're keeping your muscles active. Activate through your inner thighs, through your abs, your chest muscles, biceps, your back muscles. And bring your awareness to the very top of your head, your crown chakra, and breathe. Exhale, twist your body. If you want to bring your tricep to the opposite leg for the twist, you can. Otherwise, you can bring it to the same side. It really just depends on how deep you want the twist. Twist your body. Shoulders are relaxed and actively pressed down, so you're also squeezing through your back muscles. Breathe to your heart. Through your abs back to the center, and let's twist to the other direction. Tricep to your thigh right above the knee. Awareness to your heart, and breathe. On your exhale, bring yourself right back to the center. Inhale, lift your arms up, open up through the chest, drop down through the shoulders, activate through your back muscles. Extend your legs out in front with your toes pointed. So toes are going towards the floor. On your exhale, you're going to circle your arms down and reach down towards the ankles. You can place your hands on the floor. You can place them on the legs on the chair, whichever feels comfortable. On your inhale, you're going to slowly bring your awareness and your breath nice and slow to your back. On your exhale, slowly exhale to your belly. Exhale, slowly roll up through the spine. And let's bring the right leg on the chair. Your left leg is going to go back. Now, there's different ways of doing this. You can bring yourself to the edge of the chair. So let's say you're on the very, very edge, and you only have your right leg on that side on the edge of the chair. You can bring your left leg straight back, lift yourself up, and you're in warrior one. So that's one way of doing it. I personally like bringing my leg to the side. So I like doing it this way, where my leg is on the front of the seat of the chair, and then I'm going to scoot the leg back. Your back heel can be lifted or it can be down. You're going to face your front leg, although you're sitting sideways on the chair, and the same effect. So it just depends on how you want to sit on the chair. You're going to lift up through your chest, activate your back glute. So back glute is activated. On your exhale, twist your body to the front and bring the arms down to a T shape. So you went from warrior one, now you're in warrior two. Warrior two, look to your right hand. You're looking to the future. If you look to your back hand, you're looking to the past. So let's look to the future while still being in the present. So being present with yourself, being present with your breath, paying attention and observing your breath. On your exhale, you're going to go into a reverse warrior. So side bend to your back leg. Open up through the side of your right. Open up through your heart and breathe. Observing your breath, controlling your breath. So you're going to go all the way down to your right foot. So you're going to bring your right hand either to the inside of your right foot. That's if you want a deep stretch. You can bring your elbow right to where it's right above your knee, if you prefer to hold it that way. But if you want a deeper stretch, you can hold onto your ankle or bring your right hand to the inside of the right foot. And breathe. Hands on your hips. You're going to turn out your back leg so you can bring that leg in. Shift yourself so that we're switching to the other side. And same thing on this side. If you prefer to sit sideways on the chair, by all means do it. Otherwise, you can bring your knee to the front and take your other leg straight back. Turn your body to your bent leg. On your inhale, lift your arms up. Bring your awareness back to your breath. Exhale, turn your body to the front and bring your arms to a T. Keep your chest open, activate through your back muscles. Then turn your head to the future, to your front hand, or in this case, your left hand. exhale, side bend to your back leg. Open up through your left side and open up through the chest. Breathe to where you're feeling the stretch. And remember, it's all about being mindful of how we're breathing. Sometimes we find ourselves in awkward positions in yoga, but it helps you build resilience. But a lot of it's breathing too. Breathing and allowing yourself to form different shapes with your body. When you build that resilience, you take that resilience with you out into the real world. Breathing, being intentional with your breath, being intentional with your movement. On your exhale, that's going to extended side angle. Either you can bring it here, right above your knee, or bring yourself all the way down if you want a deeper stretch. Up using your abs right back into warrior two. Place your hands on the hips, and then you're going to bring that leg in. Take the legs out, wide for goddess pose. You're gonna lift up through the chest, squeeze your back. Try to draw your knees as far out as you can. So you're really getting into your hips and your inner thighs. Shoulders are actively pressed. On your inhale, you're going to bring your elbows in at the side of your body, at your waist. On your exhale, lift up through your arms, thumbs touch at the top. Inhale, bring your arms down. Activate through your core. Exhale, lift yourself up, tap the thumbs. Inhale, bring it down. Exhale, going up. Reaching up nice and tall. Place your hands to the inner part of your knees. And on your exhale, dip your right shoulder down. Breathe to where you're feeling the stretch. Nice and slow, if it's comfortable. If not, breathe regularly. So let's lift up, and then you're going to dip down to the other side. Heel toe the feet together. On your inhale, circle your arms up, open up through your chest. Exhale, bring your arms down, straight down in front of you, or straight in front of your chest. place your right arm right on top of the left and twist the arm for what's called the eagle arms. Drop your shoulders and squeeze through your biceps. Now, if you can't twist your arms, that's okay. You can turn your hands into a fist and act as if you're trying to rip your arms apart. Actively press the shoulders down. This is really good for your upper back. Gently unravel your arms, place your hands behind you. You can place them on the chair. Open up through your heart, squeeze through your back muscles, actively press the shoulders down. Bring yourself back to neutral. Inhale, circle your arms up. Exhale, bring your arms down right in front of the chest. Bring your other arm on top, left arm on top, twist. If you can't twist, that's okay. Turn your hands into a fist. Press the shoulders down, breathe to your heart. Exhale, gently unravel your arms, place them behind on your chair or the seat of your chair, whichever feels best. Open up through your chest and activate through your back muscles. You can lean a little bit forward if that feels better. Exhale, bring yourself back to neutral. You're going to take your right leg and bring it to a number 4. Sit up nice and tall. I recommend sitting as close to the front of the chair as much as possible if you are looking for a deeper stretch. And it might feel a little bit more comfortable on your glutes as well. On your inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale, hinge from your hips. And then right where you're feeling your stretch, lock your arms down. Really focus on trying to draw your bent leg downward, so it's allowing you to open up through your hip a bit more. slowly roll up through the spine, and let's switch to the other leg. You're going to bring your leg up for the number 4. Lift up through your arms, open up through your heart. Take a big inhale. Slowly exhale, hinge through your hips. Walk your arms down. And draw your knee down as much as you can. And breathe. Slowly roll up through the spine. You're going to bring your legs down, and I'm going to give you options. You can either sit for your Shavasana, sit in meditation, palms are up, and breathe, or you can lie all the way down if you're on your mat. You're going to lie all the way down with your palms facing up. Then, whenever you're ready, begin scanning your body from head to toe. But when you're scanning, try and challenge yourself. See how slowly you can inhale and see how slowly you can exhale. Your exhales are naturally going to be longer, and they should, but really observe your breath and see how you're breathing. If you're breathing all throughout your body, or maybe if you're breathing in one area, such as maybe you're breathing just to the chest, or maybe you're breathing to the belly. But really focus on getting full and deep breaths all throughout your body. Your breath. I'm going to locate some affirmations. found this affirmation, breath as healing, from Inspire Content. My breath knows how to heal me. I trust the wisdom of my breath to guide me. It moves energy, emotion, and stagnation with grace. I don't need to fix, I need to feel and breathe. With each conscious breath, I unravel and reawaken. I choose to live boldly, and I choose to let my breath heal. All right, thank you so much for joining me for today's chair yoga practice. I will see you all during your next session with me next week. I will be training Memorial Day, so we're not going to get carried away. We're still going to show up for ourselves. But if you need to make any changes at all, definitely let me know, and we will make changes accordingly if need be, of course. Enjoy your weekend. Have a wonderful and safe Memorial Day weekend. And namaste. Bye-bye.